Hello dear students. Today we will do the sheet 3 question 1, and in this sheet we have the plan for sheet 3, and this is the question 1, okay, which is the layout of a columns for the building, okay. And in this one here you can see the plan. In the plan you can see these are the 1 2 3, this is called the row, and there is down is column, this is like 1 2, this is called the rows, 3 4 5, and this one A B, this is called the column, C and D. So every column has different number. For example, this column the number is A5, and this column the number is A1. So this is how we define the columns in the rows and in the columns. So here is the detail of the columns. It says A1 column, A5 size is 0.2 by 0.2, okay. And then we have the different columns, and the distance is different in the x-axis and in the y-axis. See, okay. So now we create this drawing. So see over here, the offset is 4 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter. So total is 4 4 plus 3 3, okay. And then we want to create these columns in the same drawing. So how we can make this one? See over here, this is 5 5 3, and in total is 13. So 13, we add 1 meter on the right side and 1 meter on the left side. So this is 1 meter extra, and this is 1 meter extra. So basically we make a line of the 15 meter. Same way, this is 14 meters. So we add 1 meter on the up and 1 meter on the down. So we make the 16 meters. So now here you can see the sheet number 3, question 1, column layouts. So we start from the line, and then we use line type and the scale. So here we can start in our AutoCAD. In the AutoCAD, we first of all do the units. Our units for this drawing is in the meters, so we select the meters, and the precision will be 0.0. Now here we come and create a line. In the line we can start from the 0, 0, and then we can create the line of 5 plus 5 plus 3, so which is 15 meters. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 3 is 13, plus 2 meters, 1 meter for the right side and 1 meter for the left side, okay. Yes ma'am. Then see over here, now we want to make the vertical line. Vertical line is 14 meters, and 14 meters means 2 meter more, 1 meter above and 1 meter down. So we can create this line over here. So here you can see this one line is in the dotted. So how we can convert into the dotted, yani broken lines? Go to the properties, in the by layer, click the layer, click the others, and in others we have to find the line type. Click the load. After the load, we select the number 3, which is called AutoCAD dash dot, and we click OK. So still you cannot see, we can select this one and change the layer into the AutoCAD ISO, and we click escape. Still you cannot see it. So what we can do, simply we can go to the drawing and properties. In the properties we click the small arrow, and then we can change the line type scale. This is the line type scale. Right now is 1.0, so we can change into line type scale. Here we can change 0.05. we try this one. Okay, and we can change the color. We can go into the color and change the color, close this one, and then escape. See, this is how we change the line type scale. Okay, now I want to make another line which is 14 meters, 434 plus 3, so 14 meters plus 2 meter extra, 1 meter on the top and 1 meter on the bottom. So I start my line. This is the offset of the line, which is 4 meter, and then 3 meter, then 4 meter, then 4 meter. This is, I just click the offset. Okay, to make the lines parallel. And then I want to create another line at 3 meters. So these parallel lines or the horizontal lines is done. Now I want to create a vertical line. So vertical line, I can start from 1 comma minus 1, because I want to give 1 meter extra, and then I can create 14 meters plus 2 meters extra, yani total is 16 meters. So I can put the 16 meters, and then I want to convert. So line is done. So now I want to convert this line into previous line. So I can select to the properties. In the properties, I will see match properties. So match properties will help you from one property from one kind to other kind. So I click the first line and I click the second line to convert into the dotted line and in the blue color. Okay, now simply I will offset 5, 5 and 3. So I can go back in my AutoCAD, click offset, click 5, enter, and then select the line and come to the right side, select the line and come to the right side. 5, 5 is done. Now again I go to the offset and then I select the 3 offset. So this is my grid is ready. Now I can do the circles. Okay, so for circles, I have to make the circle and put inside the text. So what I can do, I can make simple circle. This is 2-point circle. Click the 2-point circle, 1 point on the corner, okay, on this one, and other one I can make it maybe is 0.3 for the circle. So once I make the circle, then inside I want to put the letters. Okay, so I zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Okay, maybe this circle is smaller. I want to make a little bit bigger circle. So again 2 point, click the 1 point and the second point. I make the circle. Then I click the text and I make a text box inside the circle to make the text inside the circle, and I can type the A and it will make the A for me inside the circle. I just move little bit to make it centralize. Now I can copy this circle into other direction in the other sides. So just select the circle and the text, then enter, and then take from this corner and put on this end side of the line, this end of the line and this end of the line, and then we can click enter to finish the command. Then I want to change this one, double click it, type B, click outside, double click this one, type C, and then click outside, double click this one, type D and click outside. So this is how we can type A, B, C and D. Now same way I can do the copy on the other side. So I select one circle, or I select all the circles, and then I take from the other side quadrant side for the circle, and I put on the other side of the grid down there. So exactly all will come in the down. Now simply what I can do just again copy one more circle for the lines. This is for the columns. So now I can do for the lines. So take from the quadrant and put on the one side. This is a 1, 2, 3 and 4. I put all over there, and then same way I can change the names from A to 1. Double click, type 1, click outside, move little bit to centralize, and then we can do like this one. All of them. And then we can copy this one to the other side, same way what we did the before, from up to down. Now we can do from the left to right. Just copy and make the window to select all of them. And take from one and put on the other side. So in one shot we can do all the copies in the other side. So this is how we can create the grids for the columns and for the rows. Okay, don't forget, keep saving your work. So click the save and always give the good name. Like for this one we can say this is sheet 3 question 1, and these are the columns layout. Okay, click save. So keep saving. Now the next thing, we want to create the columns. The column 1 we have 0.2, column 2 is 0.2.4, and column 3 is we have 0.2.5. So we create the column and we keep going with the help of the block. Okay, so come to the AutoCAD. So first we create a rectangle of 2.2, 0.2.2. Zoom in. Another one we create 0.4, 0.2, and the third one we create 0.5, 0.2. So this is how we create the rectangles for the columns, and we put inside the hatch. We put the hatch separately. Don't put the hatch in one shot. Click the hatch pattern. We select the concrete. This is called the concrete, and then we can select concrete. The scale will be, we change the scale, instead of 1 we do 0.1, and we try this one. It's not taking the 0.01 because maybe the annotation of our drawing is very, we take the 0.0. So now we go and change the annotation of the drawing. In the units we put the 0.00. Here you can see I put the and then I can put the line for the references to take the block from middle point and I make all of them the central line. And the third one, I make the another rectangle for point 2, point 2. And then I make a line from the center or from the corner to the corner, and then I can delete the remaining line. These are just for the reference. Okay, now I create the block B enter. I will give the name of the block a good name like column 1. I select the pick point. Pick point is a center line. Here you can see the center line. Then I select the object, click the object. So object will be this rectangle, and inside I also select the hatch, and then I simply enter and click the OK. So this is how I can create the column 1 hatch. Same way I can create for the column 2 and for the column 3. And how we insert, just check in the insert, you can see how we can insert the column 1, column 2 and column 3. I made the mistake over here that I put the hatch in one side, in one dimension. So I can delete again and I will do it again. Hatch must be separate hatch for every column. So now column 2, select the pick point. This is the pick point in the center. Select the object, select the column and select the hatch, enter, and then click OK. Same way we do for the 3. Again, block B enter, pick point to the center, then select the object, enter. First select the object, then enter, then give the name. Name must be, you give the characters. So column 3, click OK. So this is how we create the columns, column 1, column 2, column 3. Once you're done, you can delete those ones. Now the point is we want to insert our columns at the point A1 and A5, D1 and D5. So we come to the point A5, D5, A1, D1,